Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Loving greeting from me to all, and especially Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu to all Muslim ladies and gentlemen around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video we talk about really crucial and really important topic from this modern world. So I request you to be with us till the end. Without any waste of time, let's move to our topic. Ladies and gentlemen, if a man and a woman wants to marry, so they go to marry according to the religious or according to their country law. It's depend on them. They want arranged marriage by the choice of their parents, or it depend on them. They go for love marriage. It's their right. So definitely after marrying, they go for sexual relationship. A man and a woman go for a sexual relationship for their pleasure, or for obtaining children, for obtaining coming generation. It's really a great kind of act. No problematic act. It's a really great kind of act, and I say it's one of the beautiful gift by nature, one of the beautiful gift by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for married couples. And the fact is that there is no other way to fulfill your sexual desire except marrying. Secondly, the second way is that if a man and a woman want sex and they go for sexual relationship without marriage, so it's really bad and problematic act. And according to all monotheistic religions, it is prohibited according to their laws. If you go to study Christianity, Judaism and Islam, their law says that it is prohibited to do sexual kind of stuff before marriage. And third way is that if a man go to man, a boy go to boy, a woman go to woman for sexual intercourse, so it is called as lesbians and gays. And it is more problematic as compared to any other kind of sex. It's if we compare with opposite gender sex, it is more problematic and a bad kind of stuff, lesbians and gays. And it's also a psychological fact is that if you are a human being, so you dislike this bad kind of stuff. But if you lose the attribute of humanity, if you lose the attribute of human beings, so you can do whatever you want. Ladies and gentlemen, if we look at this modern world, you can see this challenge is more developing and growing in the coming world, in this modern world. And we study Western societies like European societies, American societies. We can see this problem is really common in the societies, and we can see this problem is also developing day by day in Asian countries also, and African countries also. This is a growing challenge, is a big, crucial, serious challenge of this modern world, and we can't understand. This is a problem for us. As you know that if you go to study lesbians and gays, we know that mostly it consists of anal and oral kind of sex. So if you want to know about the health harms, if you want to know about the disadvantages of anal and oral sex, so you can go to description and click on the link I given in the description about the harms of anal and oral sex. Ladies and gentlemen, if we go to study the history of lesbians and gays, so we all know about Prophet Lut. If you go to study Bible, if you go to study Old Testament, New Testament, and if you go to study Quran, you definitely know about Prophet Lut. So as we know that Prophet Lut is one of the great and one of the famous prophet of God, one of the famous prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Prophet Lut was famous and a great nephew of Prophet Abraham. And as we know that when Prophet Abraham was settled in Palestine, so at the time God sends Prophet Lut toward the country of Urdun in the city of Sodom. So the peoples of Sodom were gays. So the man in the society, the man go towards man for their sexual for the sexual desires, and they go to sex with man go to man for the sexual relationship, and they didn't take interest in their females. At the time, Prophet Lut teach them, oh my nation, shame on you, shame on you. You are doing such a bad kind of stuff. No one doing this act before you. You are crossing your limits. It's really a bad kind of act you are doing. And they ignore Prophet Lut at that time. They ignore their teachings, and as we know that Sodom was one of the beautiful and a green land, and the lot of visitors came here for visit. Lot of tourists came here. At the time when the guests came to the city, so the people of Sodom go to irritate them, and they go for sexual relationships with them. So at the one day there is a time comes when no one comes here for a visiting purpose. But Prophet Lut didn't lose his hopes, and he was teaching them. But at the end, nation said, "Oh dear Lut, please left our city. Please left the city. You are a so clean person. You not live. You will not live here. You must go. You must go and left our city. If you say we avoid from this act, you can go." At the time, Prophet Lut left the city of Sodom with some peoples and with two of his daughters. But Prophet Lut's wife didn't go with him because she was the supporter of the homosexuals. So after a few moments, when Prophet Lut left the city of Sodom, there was a severe punishment. There was a severe kind of torment had came to the homosexual society. At the time, there was a heavy stone rain. There was a stoning from the sky, and in few moments, the whole city had been destroyed. The whole city had been collapsed. So you can see that it was the first society, it was the first homosexual society, and you can see what kind of the future in this world, what kind of these peoples are destroyed, how these peoples are destroyed. Ladies and gentlemen, we should understand that homosexuality is one of the biggest curse, one of the biggest bad act in this world. We should hate homosexuality. If we want to take the mercies of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if we want to take the mercies of God, if we involved in homosexuality, so God says that these societies are cursed society. I not send any kind of mercies upon these peoples who cross any kind of limits.